What's up, guys? It is Jay Beeps here, and welcome to this episode of the New York Giants rebuild. Obviously, last season was not a good one for us. I mean, we made it to the playoffs. We were the 3 seed, but we lost pretty much right away. So we have $25.5 million to spend in cap room for this offseason. Oh, jeez. Yeah, he's not going to be able to get him. Ooh. We could potentially get J.J. Watt. He doesn't necessarily fit the scheme, though. So what, were we second in line? Oh, we're first. We could actually sign J.J. Watt there. We could get Jonathan Allen. Oh, Baker's way too expensive for us. Yeah, I think we'll just look to get J.J. Watt this first chance. All right, next week, let's see. Are we gonna bring J.J. Watt into the Giants organization?
All combine stats, such as a 40-yard dash,
Contract accepted. We have just signed J.J. Watt. Doesn't matter if he is 33 years old. We've just signed J.J. Watt to the team. All right, so we need to go over our draft now, because that changes things. We have the 21st pick. So a lot of these players will probably be gone by then. So I think we're going to take wide receiver in the first round. Look to take an offensive lineman in the second. And then just take some of these players with the lower picks till then. I mean, wow. That's going to be a free agent move that goes down in history. I mean, that could realistically turn our team around. 'Cause, I mean, that is a huge weapon for the defensive side. I mean, huge weapon. And that also opens up trading is the backup that was there. I think it was Dexter Lawrence. I think that was there. Trade him away for a good amount of picks. Yeah, we only have $6 million in cap room. It's not even worth going out trying to sign other players, because we really don't even need to. And we have a solid team. 5th-year plans for who? Daniel Jones. I don't think he's worth keeping around long term. I think Danny Dimes might have to go next season. I just don't feel confident in his abilities. I mean, we don't have to do anything. Like, I don't even think it's worth scouting. I think we should just get to the draft. Another 5th-year option. Dexter Lawrence. Well, we just signed J.J. Watt. I think we're also going to decline his 5th-year option. I mean, we're getting... Hopefully we can do very well in the draft. Ooh, this is going to be big. This is going to be big draft for the team. Because we were able to get that J.J. Watt signing. To pair him with that incredible defense. Okay, just before I start throwing players all over the bus. What if we work out a trade for Danny Dimes? You know? Like, we'll add him to the trade block. We'll see, you know, what can we get for Danny Dimes? And Dexter Lawrence, you know? These are two huge players that if we can get good deals for them, I think we'll have to jump the gun and take it. Alright, yeah, let's see the free agency recap. Jair Alexander is still a free agent, and he's probably looking for a huge deal. Jonathan Allen also wants probably a big deal. Harrison Smith, I think he's just old. So Baker went to the Jaguars. Jensen, Gallup. So Jaguars signed a couple of really good players. But all right, let's start this draft. Let's see who we can get. Can we trade? Trade center. Trade block.
The Broncos are now on
I mean,
the
could we work out? See if we can work out a deal with the Eagles. Danny Dimes. They're very interested in him, but it's gonna take. It's gonna take
The Falcons are
a
now
first,
on the clock.
a third, and a seventh. I did not want that deal. What if we get rid of the third? What about this? What if we get rid of the third?
The Eagles are now on the clock.
Yeah. I don't think we'll be able to get rid of Danny Dimes right now. But, I mean, we could look to trade away our first pick. Yeah, we're not going to sit here and wait for 21 picks. Yeah, let's see. What are the trade offers? I'm not seeing anything that good. Also doesn't help that I can't really see anything because of the stupid Madden glitch. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. But we'll also have to see what players are still there. Yeah. Is Brereton or Bozeman still there? We're taking Dante Bozeman. Best player in the draft. We just got the best player in the draft with the 21st pick. Yeah, we will just... Yeah, we're going to skip to our next user pick.
The Giants are now on the clock.
Alright, yeah, let's make our selection. So we just got one really good wide receiver. Let's look at the draft board. Who's projected to go high? So Mark Gomez is. I didn't really want to take him this early, but we do need a third tight end, so we will take him.
The Patriots are now on the clock.
71 overall, not bad, not bad. All right, let's see what we can do with in the third round.
The Giants.
What kind of damage can we do? I think we're gonna have to. All right, so yeah, we still have all these really good players. Gonna take Randy Benedict.
The Patriots are now on the clock.
73 overall, not bad. So I think we have some really good wide receivers. Like I think our next XP spend we're gonna do is gonna have to be a wide receiver boost. Yep, we have a third. I did not realize we had this pick as well.
The Bengals are now on.
All right, well, Bernie Morton. Oh, it's because we don't. I was gonna say I don't think we had a pick. I thought I hit next user pick because I must have accidentally hit next pick.
The Giants are now on the clock.
All right, let's see what we can do here. All right, so I think we go. Do we go Ricky McManus? So we already have 8 wide receivers on the team, so I don't want to take Gabe Castillo. 3 D tackles. And I think we'll go Miles Borden.
The Seahawks are now on the clock.
70 overall. Not bad, not bad.
The Giants are now on the clock.
I mean, we're doing draft's actually going pretty well. Yeah, we'll take Dakota Holiday.
The Patriots are now on the clock.
Ooh. He's got a hidden development trait. That is very, very good, my friends.
The Giants
That is
are now on the
potentially a steal of the century. Draft board. Yep, we're going to take Gabe Castillo to join our already
The
stacked,
Patriots are now on the clock.
68 overall, our already stacked wide receiver room. But I mean, realistically, can you really ever have enough of them? Alright, so now we need to look at players that we scouted. We need to see, yeah. We need to look for these players that kind of slipped through the crack and that are still available.
The Bengals are now on the clock.
Alright. Let's go ahead in the draft. Yeah, just skip a couple of
The
picks.
Giants are now on the clock.
We already know what we're doing. We already know what the plan is. We're taking one of these players. Now, team need says Kendricks. But I think since he's undrafted, he'll still be there in the next round. So I think we should go Daryl Florence.
The Saints are now on the clock.
67 overall. Not bad, not bad. And we can just sim to the next user pick. And cap off an amazing
Giants are now on the clock.
draft. Yep, Jeremy Kendricks, there he is. The run stopper out of Auburn.
Patriots are now on the clock.
165 overall. Not bad for a 7th rounder, actually. And we can just sim to the end of the draft. And that's going to conclude in a pretty incredible offseason, if I do have to say so myself. Like, let's look at this draft recap. Let's look at these players that we were able to find. 76 overall wide receiver, 71 overall tight end, a 73 overall wide receiver, 70 right end, 69 D tackle, 68 wide receiver, 67 strong safety, 65 middle linebacker. And we were also just, in general, able to sign J.J. Watt out of free agency. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to conclude this episode, as well as the second season in this experiment. If you all have enjoyed, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can keep seeing how the series plays out. And until then, it is J Beebs signing off.